right, good morning. Merry Christmas, Dad. Good to see you. All right, welcome to a Chord Academy lesson. Today we're going to talk about anchor lines, chords, and Christmas. One second. I'm doubling. Today we're going to talk about... Okay. So what in the world... Hey, Vicky, good to see you. So with our anchor lesson, or anchor lines, you have all these things from improv. Let me see. I think I have a little bit of reverb I need to turn off. Yes. Okay. That was driving me crazy. All right, so with our Christmas that we've been working on, Jingle Bells, for Chord Academy, I put in the files, the WAV file, the AVI file, and the Christmas Boot Camp PDF, as well as these anchor lines and how to use the anchor lines PDF. And so, hey, Rick, good to see you, the Gandalf of iMusicAcademy. Awesome. All right, so let's talk about why in the world am I putting Christmas Boot Camp PDF in Chord Academy, as well as all the Christmas audio files and the anchor lines, because just like always, we want to make sure we can play the chords, play the melodies, and also to be able to improvise and know what we can use to improvise. So let me give you a real-time example as we kind of get started today. I'm just turning on the PDF or the backing track to Jingle Bells, and we know that the melody starts on the third, right? And then you go, if it's right under the hand, the triad, and now you're on the F chord, and D7. Fits right under the hand, doesn't it? And then remember, at the end, when you have 5, 5, 4, 2, 1. In fact, I went to see my dad yesterday, and he kept saying 5, 5, 4, 2, 1, and he was practicing. So I know that that's sinking in. It's really important. Do we have somebody new in the chat? Let's see who's in the chat. Awesome. First time joining in. Glad to see you. Very nice. That's awesome. Everybody's doing a nice Dodger welcome. Very good. All right, guys, so somebody put 5, 5, 4, 2, 1. 5, 5, 4, 2, 1 in the chat, because if you're trying to improvise that, it'll sneak up on you and you're like, what in the world is 5, 5, 4, 2, 1? Or you'll want to go, dun, 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 dun. Oh, no, that's not it. 5, 5, 4, 2, 1. So as we're playing these Christmas songs, I'll say it again, this idea of there are patterns. When you go, have yourself a C major chord, and then you come starting on the 5th, you come down, Merry Little Christmas, right? Bo-da-da-da-da. And then it goes to the first inversion, come da-da-da. Then it comes down the scale. So there are patterns. For O Christmas Tree, it's 5, 1. Hey, Vance, good to see you. I want to make sure I see Vance. And Doug, good to see you, Doug. So, oh Christmas tree, da 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 da. There's a pattern. 5, 1, up to the 3rd. Right? Oh, the piano aren't connected? Okay, 1 second. It's really important that you guys tell me when those things aren't working, so good job. All right, let's see if I can get the piano working here. I'm usually one button away from getting something to work. Let's see if that did it. I think that did it. All right, good job, Vance. All right, here we go. So, as we do this, and you guys can let me know if all is right now, if everything's working. Okay, so as we're talking about patterns, we're doing Jingle Bells, da-da-da, jingle all the way, da-da-da-da. On the bridge part, which a day or two ago, it's 6th. 5 up to the 3rd of C. That's funny. So watch this. We're on C. Then, sorry, it's the 3rd of F up to the root. So these 6 come in really in handy as we're playing Christmas music, especially. You hear these bells kind of sound, right? So you have a day or two ago, and 2 and 3, and I thought I'd take a ride. So these little ideas that we do from Blues Volume 1 work perfect over this section. You go, was seated by my side, and you go, right, to, okay? So learning these patterns are really going to help you. I'm going to demonstrate that one more time of playing the melody of Jingle Bells. This will set you up for any key that you're playing it in, but then we'll jump right to the other parts of today's lesson, which are the anchor lines. But we've been working on Jingle Bells this week, as well as Santa Claus is Coming. But notice how easy this is. Fits right under the hand, and then it goes up to the 4. Now, just think really simple. Da 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 da. All right, here's a day or two ago. 2 and 3 and. Okay, now, I hope that you guys saw a couple of really simple things that I did in that little melody / improvisation. I was doing the C slick, and if you caught any of those, just put yes in the chat. If you heard any one of those, I did the thing where Vance's etude that goes on the G minor. Okay, I also did our blues lick. And remember this idea. All right, Rick's got it, that's for sure. So the all-knowing of iMusicAcademy. Yeah, awesome. Vance picked up on that. So yesterday we did another Vance-ism. We did this. So going to that flat 9. Really important that we get the language going of melody with slight tweaks. Remember that the melody is gold, and in just a minute I'm going to show you some things that you're going to love related to simple improv ideas. So as we learn the melody, I'd love for you guys to sing out loud. Even if you feel like you're not a singer, practice doing that. So what I was hearing was this: jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way, instead of jingle all the way, jingle all. And the reason is I love that sound of the 6th note, which is about to put us into this other important idea of the major pentatonic scale. Somebody put MP in the chat for major pentatonic. A major pentatonic scale is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 of the key. Right? Same thing as an A minor scale, same exact notes. But when we use this, we have 1, 2, 3, 5. And what this does is it keeps that major sound that is so nice. If I started up here and I went, that's the C major pentatonic scale, and I went B da dee da 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 dum. I could go up, even that. I'm just gonna play the scale as an improv. Watch this. 1, 2, and ready, go. Okay, so notice that for a minute there, I was just playing the notes of the C major pentatonic. Isn't that a nice thing as well? Everybody say hey to Diego. Diego equals promise. So watch this. Diego, so good to see you. As we go through this, this is the C major pentatonic, and how beautiful that to me is very beautiful just on its own. And we hear this all the time for the pentatonic scale. It's used in pop, it's used in jazz, it's used in gospel, all kinds of styles. And what's important about that is a major pentatonic keeps those ideas sounding really nice and happy sounding, right? So nice major sound. And occasionally we want to put in that little blues scale, but we don't want to overdo it. I think we know that this now, right? We want to make sure we're not just playing, instead of jingle bells, we go. I mean, that's not going to work. But if you do major pentatonic with a slight a hint to the minor, then it really makes some sense. And one way we can do this is the yard work blues. So now I'm digging into the PDF for this morning for, actually, I've decided I am going to finish this as a course of anchor lines. And so if you'll look in the folder for Chord Academy, again, I wanted to do something really nice for our Chord Academy members. We're always talking about chords, but chords in context. And so I put all of this in the weekly folder. And for our all access group, remember, just click on the link in the email that I sent out, and you have access. Of course, all access has just need to remind you guys, you have access to Chord Academy when you're an all access member. So you need to get this because it has all these ideas ready for you to just get under your fingers. And if you're not a member, that's okay. I'm showing you things here and you can practice these things, so don't even worry about it. Okay, so watch, the next thing is this. I'm going to go in here and I'm looking at number 4. I like number 4 because it does the it does the yard work line. Now, why did this make it into the anchor lines? And what exactly are anchor lines? Let's actually look at this for a second. So, anchor lines, a curated collection of 20 essential accessible lines that every musician should be able to play in every key. These lines are also anchor lines because they serve as stable, repeatable musical phrases that you can anchor around your playing. Whether you're soloing, comping, or internalizing harmonic language, these lines are designed to help you build muscle memory, which I love that, form the foundation of your improvisational vocabulary, strengthen your ability to transpose. And so it says here that you don't need to learn all these licks at once. Start with, it says you don't need to learn hundreds of licks all at once. Start with these 20, master them, transpose them, and revisit them often. They become your musical home base. Now, I was careful to choose the right ones, right? These 20 ideas, because things like this we talk about all the time. You guys love the yard work blues, and the reason that a lick like this, what is it doing? 5, 6, root, 6, minor third, major third. So if I was an F, right? Now we're talking about attainable goals of learning improvisational material that you can use, get it into your playing, and then it doesn't matter what key you're in, you'll be able to get these little phrases. And another thing I like about this right here as an anchor is because just like this is also an anchor line right here, and I put this as number 2. Okay, this is number 2. The reason is it's a minor third, major third thing. Extremely versatile to have both a minor third and a major third because it gives us that tension and release that we're looking for. I'm not looking at the chat, but I hope that this is resonating with everybody. And I'm going to turn on the chat, and here we go. So here we go. We're going to go on 2 and 3 and 4. And then melody maybe. Here's the 5, 5, 4, 2, 1. Now here we go. triad just for fun because we can. Oh, another thing that we need to stop and talk about. So we know that on Jingle Bells you go 5, 5, 4, 2, 1. Also at the end of the bridge, remember you have a day or two ago, thought I'd take a ride. Da 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 da. Then it does it again. Da 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 da. This right here, we got upside. That actually comes right out of the F major pentatonic scale, but you have this idea of ba ba da 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 da. So you skip over that E again, okay? Everybody put an S for skip. All right, let me check the chat and see how you guys are doing. All right, let's see. What are you saying easy for you to say on? What's up, Jeffrey? Jeffrey is all right. Dodger, shout out. All right, very good. Yeah, you're skipping that E. This is really important. You want to talk about a thing that people are going to miss as they're playing Jingle Bells? You get to this part and we da 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 we got upside. So you're going to give me 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. All right. Now, let's go ahead. We have 6 likes. Jeffrey is not only the most consistent man at iMusicAcademy, he is our likes minister, and he's been getting me to 10 on every stream. So let's see how we do today. 1, 2, right. We're going to go triad. Little ear training. How about F? C? How about D7? D minor. All right, now, let's talk about another improvisational idea. We just said that you can use this major pentatonic scale. And if you like that sound, put it in the chat. Let's do that again just for a minute. So this idea of major pentatonic, you hear how it works. And then when I go to the F chord, I want to make sure I'm on the F. So, and we go jingle all the way. And even what did I do right there? Let me show you this right here. Da, 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 da. I just went minor third to major third. That same idea of minor third to major third. We could stay all day long on this one idea of yard work blues, but occasionally I want to hear that minor third to major third. Or all right, now let's look at the PDF again. All right, Rick likes the major pentatonic, and how could you not like the major pentatonic? You know, Rick? All right, we're doing great on time. We are ending this stream at let's go 40 after we're done teaching, and then we're saying goodbye for the next 2 minutes. That's the plan for today. Okay, now as I go through this right here, I like this idea of, where is it? Oh, I put the Vance in there as well. That's such an important thing. Let me see if I can find. Oh, okay. Here, this is a really important idea. Is this Corella DeVille? This idea of whatever key you're playing. If I'm playing the blues, if I'm here. Okay, if I'm doing I could go. You hear the difference there? If I have that minor third to major third, I'm already hearing something that I really like, and I don't have to go flat 7. I can go major 7. And that's why this made it into the anchor ideas. And if you like that, then oh, what's up? What's up, Joseph? Yes, it is Halloween. We're not going to go down that road, are we? All right, here we go. Let's go back to this idea of major 7, 2, 3, and 4. How about Vance? About Vance. Bum, 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 bum. I don't want to forget about the melody. All right, let's go to the 6. Little approach. See, then I can put a little blues in it. There it is. 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 2, 1. Two and 3 and 4, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and all right, now let's keep adding to this idea of that nice little major 7. Now let's as we have this idea of the major pentatonic, which we already said Rick likes that, right? This idea of the major pentatonic scale, but we can also put in the minor third and the major third. So or you could all right, let's go ahead and do this minor third to major third. It's all of this going to start to make sense, even yard work. Here we go, D7. Let's start that over, and once again, I was just doing triads. This triad idea, right? 2 and 3. Melody. about this? In my mind, though, I'm thinking, is fortune seem to slide? Bum, boom, ba, da, da, dum, ba, da, 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 dum, ba, ba, doo, da, 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 dee, da, da, dee, da, da, ba, dum. All right, let's stop that for just a second. Let's find one more pattern before we go. We're doing great on time. It's 8:31. We have 9 more minutes of this lesson. And what's up, George? Good to see you. Heard some blues riffs and had to come in. Oh, speaking of blues riffs, how about we throw in a little blues riff from Blues Volume 1? You know, you had this idea of the C6 lick, and we know that you can go Oscar Peterson anytime you want to. You can go, right? All these licks based on this idea of, see, I would step out on the plank and say that this is an anchor note as well. Is these blues licks, right? Even these that we come right out of Blues Volume 1. How fun are those? And we're not even doing all of the licks that you can do just sitting under the hand right here as the octave. This is not a tangent, what I'm telling you guys now, but just like we learn all of these improvisational ideas around the C triad, also our octave. So I think in Blues Volume 1 we have going down all these ideas that work. The flat 7 we know is going to work, the 6, the flat 6, the 5, and getting into the blues scale is really important. So sometimes, even if it's not exactly right, you just want to practice playing those ideas. So now, right there, I wouldn't necessarily use this particular bluesy with the flat 7 coming down, but I'm kind of setting you guys up for this idea of, if you are using the blues scale, even if you're on C major, you want to be thinking about this major third, but also, if I do this right here, I'm hinting around to the F sharp, but I'm also thinking about that minor third to major third. So I can practice this sound. I could go I could go. Even on even on the D chord, we would just have to get that hammering on to the minor third to major third. So sometimes you can go around to different chords and practice the same idea. So I'll go. Right there I was thinking, All right, if you guys are enjoying this stream, please let me know in the chat. And let's start to do a little recap of these ideas of anchor lines. The first thing I need you to know is when you pull up your Christmas Boot Camp PDF, if you're just now joining us, this is in the Chord Academy folder, and I put the link. And so I think all of you have that from the email that I sent out this morning. And remember, Chord Academy and All Access is the same thing. For All Access members, you have access to both. And so, Rick, I need you to make sure that you have access. So for my Chord Academy members, I'm going to make sure you guys have this link really quickly. And remember, if you don't have this link, you're not a member of Chord Academy or All Access, that's fine. That's not, I included you guys on this public thing so that you guys could just practice this stuff. So have no fear there. I'm going to put this. So sometimes, like I was hanging out with my dad yesterday, and I had to remind him, as I need to remind everybody, that if you're a member of your All Access or Chord Academy, there's all the weeks. It's all in there. And so you don't even have to get an email from me to go access all your material. Like I'm clicking on Chord Academy 2025, and it's all right there. Boom, all of your lessons. And this specific lesson is, it says 1031 Christmas chords and anchor lines. So here is the PDF for the Christmas Boot Camp. And so you can scroll down here and you have your warm-ups, you have your blues licks. Even these ideas right here are things you can use for this improv. Right, for your Christmas boot camp. This was even before I created the anchor lines things. And then there's your C6 lick. There's Won't You Come Join Us. We're in another IMA boot camp with a little bluesy scale etude. And then you come down, there's the Christmas Eve blues. There's the Jingle Bell blues, which my dad was actually working with. I was impressed. He had the metronome out. This was yesterday, and he was doing this. Nice little simple etude, right? I love that. Okay, and then going down, you have Jingle Bell arpeggios. It tells you how to start. Well, there's the third, and here's this G minor, and even the D7, right? It's all there, giving you improv ideas along with the chords. And I'll tell you, let me tell you something really important about this. Yesterday, I was demonstrating on one of our lives that if you do, like let's say you have G minor and you have a G minor to C7, 2, 5, 1, and F, you can go a root to a root 7 chord. I can go minor third to the third of F and then G minor. And I could go, that's kind of nice as well. I went. Right? So you have lots of options, not just root, which is a lot of fun. Okay, let's keep going down. Now, we did not get to this today, but Jingle Bell chord voicings. Like if we have a bass player, listen how beautiful this is. Right? So amazing. And then here's what I want you to spend time though. Jingle Bell chords. It's right here. Bump, bump, bump. Play this melody up the octave. If you try to play it as it's written, everything overlaps. So up the octave. Get the melody down, and you have these 5, 5, 4, 2, 1. The only thing that I need to add is the bridge. I did not put the bridge on here, this part. So I think I'll rewrite that and then and send that out. Okay, and then I have every major scale. Now this is a game changer for iMusicAcademy right now. All right, I need everybody to pay close attention to what I'm saying. Put scales in the chat. All right, very good. You have the folder link. Perfect. Rick, I need you to put scales in the chat. So why in the world would I put all scales in the chat? And with all of the fingerings, because just like with our chord spelling 3, 6, 9, 5 major 7, I want you to be able to play that in any key. 3, 6, 9, 5 major 7, 3, 6, 9, 5 major 7. So in order to play your chords in any key, 3, 6, 9, 5, major 7. All you have to do is know your major scales and your numbers up. Okay, if I'm in D, 3, 6, 9, 5, and major, or same thing, 3, 6, 9, 5, major 7. Any key by doing that. Yes, George, you didn't get the folder link. George, message me when we get done with this live. If you would, that would be awesome. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and yeah, George, there was an issue on your account that we need to figure out what is going on. I have you definitely as a member of the YouTube channel. So, but let's talk after this lesson. All right, is everybody enjoying this? I sure hope so. So you have this idea of your major scales, which is really important. And then the last thing I want to talk about this folder, so you guys have all this to practice, is Christmas tree is next week, and there's a little etude there. And then your Santa Claus is coming to town. I think Vance has been working on that one, so I can't wait to see what he comes up with there. Okay, let's go back to this idea. You have the backing track as well, Jingle Bells, the wave file. So exactly what we're listening to now, you guys can practice along, okay? So you're going to start and think simple. You're going to pick one of these ideas or two of these ideas. It can be this major pentatonic scale. And then go back to melody, right? Then you go da 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 boo doo da da da. Hey, do you guys want me to write out an etude for Jingle Bells? It just occurred to me as I was going through that. What's up, Anthony? All right, now's the time. We're going to start winding down this lesson and making sure that I don't overdo it. I know that's a problem. There are a lot of people that where the teacher or the leader of the group is like, all right, guys, we're gonna have our lesson from 8 to 8:30, and then it's like 8:29. He's like, all right, guys, I'll see you in the next. Boom. With us, you guys leave, and I'm the one that wants to stay, which is pretty funny. Actually, you don't. A lot of you hang around. I'm going to say goodbye to all of you guys in a little while for today, but what a fun lesson. So if I get 3 or 4 that say you want me to write out an etude, I'll do it. I definitely would include a lot of this major pentatonic. I love that. All right, Jeffrey says we have Jeffrey, you've done it again. 12 people watching now. All right, give me some of your takeaways. What did you guys learn from today? Vance said his power went out. In a literal sense. All right, Joseph, good to see you. And let me just go ahead and start from the top. All right, Dad was first on and gave me the Merry Christmas. Good to see you, Dad. Enjoy. Dad, I'm very proud of your practicing. He had his metronome out. Of course, at first, he had his metronome out, and he wasn't quite playing it. He had it on. I was really impressed with that. But once he locked in and he had this, he was practicing this Jingle Bells. Sounded awesome. Sounded amazing. So, Dad, I think you should work up that solo piano blues for Jingle Bells. Vicky, good to see you. Thank you for being a member. And Dad, thank you for being a member of everything, no matter what it is. Vicky, thank you for being a member of everything. Rick, thank you for being the leader of our group, as well as a member of the All Access group. Thank you so much. Vance, thank you for being an elite member of iMusicAcademy, and thank you for your generous donations that have been coming in. Vicky, thank you for the donations as well. Dodger, thank you for coming and joining our live. Dodger, are you still here this morning? If so, we want to say a goodbye to you as well, for sure. Hugh, good to see you. The bookends of iMusicAcademy. Thank you for being a Chord Academy member, an All Access member, and a YouTube channel member. You're amazing. And it's so good to see you, Hugh, on the streams. And everybody, whatever you're a member of and a part of, I'm extremely grateful for every person who is a member of anything and supporting the channel and the donations. I got a $5 donation just yesterday, and it was an anonymous donation. I don't even know who did it. I love to be able to say, hey, thank you for that. So whoever gave me that yesterday, thank you so much. Every bit helps, and it's helping us move forward. I want to be able to do this more in the long run. Doug, good to see you. Thank you for being a channel member. Thank you. Let's see. Again, Dodger, good to see you. Diego, thank you for being an awesome student of mine and a huge supporter of iMusicAcademy. Very talented piano player, musician, awesome. So Diego equals promise. Good to see you. I said Vance. We got Jeffrey. Thank you for being the most consistent man at iMusicAcademy. Always on every live, always supporting, and always one of our most active members of the iMusic community. Thank you so much, Jeffrey. Thank you for being the likes minister as well. Let me make sure I have everybody. Rick. All right, let's see. Man, what an active chat today. Thank you, Joseph, for hanging out with us today. Awesome. George, thank you so much. George had to come in with his blues riffs and everything. George messaged me, and I could actually email you. I think there's a... Oh, well, we'll figure that out later. All right, let's make sure I have everybody. Anthony, I hope you're going through your lesson. Good to see you, Anthony. Proud of you, and I want to hear about your trumpet going, so keep me informed with that. Awesome. All right, guys. I think you've said goodbye. Awesome. Dodger, yeah, hope you'll come back and join us again. All right, guys. Sounds good, and I will see y'all. They shot you down mid-lick. Maybe it was too much power coming from the blues licks that we did. Hey, Anthony, trumpet is its own beast, isn't it? But you can do it. Just do long tones, and I would start honestly with the first 4 or 5 notes of the blues scale. Right? Yep, George, good to see you. And yep, slow, long tones and very simple things. Trumpet. Yeah, Vance, it was probably those. Yep. Everybody have fun trick-or-treating. got it in major. All right, guys, have a great day, everyone. I was trying to find a redemptive thread in this. See ya. Oh, Vicky, thank you for the donation. That's really, really nice. Kind of scary. Spooky and scary. And that's what it's supposed to be, right? Y'all be good. I'm going to remember that melody, though.